Hello, everybody. I hope someone's here. Or arrives here soon, anyway. Oh, it's a little loud. My bad, chat. Alright, let's load up this game. So, yeah, last time I had just arrived here, I think. Oh yeah, you could tell I just arrived here, because I haven't even looked at my attributes. Let me do that. Not sure what I'm working towards for her. Two hits, deals self-damage. All enemies is kind of nice. I could replace immolation with that. The alternative is what? I work towards this. Extreme damage to all enemies, 8 hits, each damage deals damage in a random element. That actually is kind of cool. Maybe I should work towards that. But the fire does synergize with my L. Ah, that's rough. I think I'll wait. I'm still saving up for the other Ted for him. Yeah. Okay.
One down, one to go.
Three. What do you guys think of 3? Are you a fan of 3? Just checking real quick to make sure we're actually live. Just checking real quick to make sure we're actually live. Gonna look horrible. which they would never admit to each other. It's okay, it's better than I expected, but it's still, I prefer his default look. I am going to change Verso to the new one, though, because I actually kind of like that. It goes kind of hard. Samurai. Samurai vibes. I can get on board with that. That'll be a nice switch up. Immaculate. 30% increased damage until a hit is received. This is going to be good on him. Yeah, I definitely prefer the default look. The tiny head looks odd, you know what I'm saying? It looks better with the big fluffy stuff around his head.
I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
The discussion about music inspires her to... Okay. Alright. Let's see what we got. Wow, I suddenly got a lot of these, huh? Okay. Nice round 40 for everybody. And I guess the only person I changed was really him, so. That's always good. Okay. Alright. That was a lot of inventory management before I get to actually play the game, but I'm finally there. Actually, I might still have one thing to do. Let's see. Yeah, I have to do this at least. Almost back to playing the game, guys. Don't worry. Sure, if it doesn't take me 33 sessions to beat this game. That would be awkward.
I feel like I know it. Do you know it? Are you ready?
Hey, I finally got something I can use here. I'm gonna take a quick moment because I want to grab some Tylenol because my head hurts, and maybe order a snack online. But I will be right back. Okay, where the hell are we? We gotta hit that one to the east. Why can I move up and down but not right and left? Oh, that's right, because the map is vertical. Oh, I'm like most of the way through it though. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Typical 3-act structure. I'm guessing the second act ends when I kill this other thing here. The third act is going to be what takes place in this third of the map up here. I guess that checks out. I'm guessing there's going to be some twist too that is going to make it take longer than that, but I guess it makes sense for now. Open map. Right, we just want to go due east, more or less. That's over here. I'm assuming this is our location. Yeah, looking like it. Cyrene. Alright, let's do it. It said gestural merchants can be found in most levels, but I've only run into like 2 or 3 of them, to be honest. It is quite pretty. Look at that. Like flowing cloth. So cool. It is wild how there's this massive picturesque environment around me. You know? Alright, let's see what we got here. Whoa. Is that the Axon? It's quite pretty here. Whoa. Whoa. She's fascinating us and getting us distracted so we can't kill her.
Let's move fast.
Oh. Whoa. Okay. I'm alone here. Where's my squad? Okay. Very nice. That was quite a lift. Now let me take my socks off. I'll feel better if I'm a little cooler by having my socks off. There we go. This looks like a trap. If I've ever seen one. Guess not. It's just a hidden item. A little off the beaten path. Fair enough.
Don't look at her too many occurrences. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
They're surprising.
Probably just deliberately comforting and familiar just to mess with you. Give me a second. Where is my... There it is. Okay, cool. I do have it. Cool. I'm assuming you're not coming here to welcome me, so I'm gonna beat you up. Okay, let's remember how my characters work. Verso, always use a regular attack first. Ooh, if it misses... Oh, fuck, these are flyers. That sucks. Forgot that was a thing. Oh boy. Well, fuck. I wish I could have avoided that. I mean, I could have, but... Bolaro. For Monaco. Let's see, what does this do? Start battle with Agile. Applies Rush. Okay. Reverse Bestial Wheel Order. Why? Using an upgraded skill gives 1 AP to all other allies. Almighty Mask gives 2 AP to all allies. I mean, the AP generation is always good, but getting Rush pretty regularly... yeah, you know, AP generation is just too damn good. I guess I killed the one over here. Okay. Sorry, beautiful dancing painters ladies, but I cannot trust you, so you get fucked. Damn. Should have known. I wonder what exactly that ranged attack is supposed to be. Oh, this is easy. Yeah, that is good stuff. I'm getting the feeling this might be the path I'm supposed to take, which means I don't want to take it yet. Yeah, I'm thinking it really is. There's usually not an offshoot from an offshoot, so the fact that there was an offshoot over there implies that I should probably head back first. Make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, there's a log entry there. A journal. I don't like that everything here flies. That's pretty uncool, I must say. But at least they have low enough health that I can kill them with my ranged attack, typically.
Shield, 55th. I don't understand. The weaponry worked brilliantly up to now. Augmenting victims with using as a stupid genius. The sonics have no effective benefits. It's as if they can't even hear our music. They just keep dancing to their own. We're running out of our knees. So much it kills me. It hurts thinking I could have been home right now playing music on their dance. Wish I would have given you birth by now. I could be holding my first country. Instead, I'm here. No. There's still a chance. And someone has to fight for them. I can't let them down. Drums, maybe that will work. They can't hear our music, but perhaps they will feel it.
Damn. That sucks. Very cool.
That will help.
This is an elevator, which means it's almost certainly the way forward. Which frustrates me because I just went back here because I could have sworn the other way was the way forward because it was so long. It guess that's probably the side path, like I had initially thought. Prince of Persia looking ass. Wait, but this is an elevator too. Fuck. Alright. Oops. Don't know how I missed that the first time, but here it is.
Well, that will help.
Shield affinity. Huh. Weird, but fair enough, I guess. Ah, that's why he's doing that. There was something I wanted to put back on him. Forgot what it was. Maybe not. It was Breaker, because he has break damage as part of his kit. That's what it was. Okay. Let's go here. Well, that looks like the optional thing. Let's hit that. Holy shit, that looks deadly. Alright, strap in, folks. It's that time.
Ready to obey.
Yeah. This is gonna be a rough one.
Okay.
Damn, well, that sucks. Yeah, this one's gonna be, this one's gonna take a little bit of learning. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to take the elevator again.
I'm here.
Hi, Cheesecake. Good to see you. Welcome. You've come at a time. We're fighting a super boss that's gonna take a lot of tries, probably. I sure do love when an enemy is so high level that it gets first strike on me, even though I did the first strike thing. I'm fighting Jacob. I'm sure I'm not fighting Jacob.
And cheering at my heat exhaustion.
I'm not thrilled about that. Well, that killed basically everybody. Awesome. You'll love to see it.
Jacob wouldn't give a flying frick.
Let's have some fun.
All my fellas.
Jacob, I'm glad you got heat exhaustion. Me.
He wouldn't
why?
say that.
Jacob, because I am. What would he say then?
He would say sorry, but it would be half-hearted because he wouldn't actually care that much. Bro, I cannot deal this thing any damage if it keeps getting itself shields back every turn. Mael needs to be in the party if this is going to be possible. Like, I can keep countering it, and that's great, but it's just gonna keep hitting its shields if it's gonna continue being a bitch about it. You know what I'm saying?
Let the ink flow. Ready. The star comes.
Like, he's very, I can do this all day on me, you know what I'm saying?
I was so embarrassed after I grew up.
Is there option to put somebody else in? No? Cool. Alright,
Everybody, let's go.
I can keep doing this basically forever.
Ready to evade.
That's how I can deal him damage. So, that's what I gotta keep doing.
Other than that, we are Artemis.
I see. I think her gradient attack does a pretty good job of breaking shields.
Which member do you want to be?
All of them.
See something funny? Type. Highlight.
That
to
was
mark
pretty
it.
damn good.
It will be added to a compilation in the future.
That was a good turn. That was a really good turn.
You want to be Hiane, Haziel, Kinlek, Jinsol, and Chori.
Yeah.
Brace yourselves.
Damn.
I guess.
It was all for naught.
I would have liked to be Chori.
Why is that? Why that one specifically?
I just like her. Jacob can be Jinsol, since she's my bias. We should make a The Martyred subreddit.
Oof. Okay. Heavy.
What would we even put on its subreddit? Nightbow song requests are running. Type. Song request song
Perfect.
to play something. What happened, Cheesecake? You just texted me the word help earlier this evening.
Damn.
That's better.
Care to explain, Brooke?
Huh? What am I caring to explain?
Finesse. Grace.
What
Damn.
happened to
It's a shame it
Cheesecake
didn't
that
mark.
prompted them to text me?
I think
help?
Perse is still the best option.
Let's see, did Cheesecake talk to you in messages today? If so, what did they say?
Damn. Not a big deal. Hell yeah. Just had to figure out the timing on these 2 moves. That's all he had. And it became easy. Cereso. What does this thing do?
I gained a subscriber.
That's nice, Cheesecake. Congrats. Very cool. Very cool.
Was it one of your friends?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you. But I already was, so. We are all at 1 HP.
Justin,
I forgot
thank
about this
you,
fact.
Artemis. Very cool.
Good time for this.
Take your shots.
Ah, you actually did?
I think so. Am I not subscribed to you? I thought I did. He deals a lot of damage, dude. Let me check.
I can't see who subscribed to me.
Unless they have their, oh.
Unless they pressed the notify bell.
You're supposed to be able to see some of them. Oh, is that how it works? It's the notify bell? I thought it was if they, I thought it was they just had to have their subscriptions set to public. Anyway. I gotta remember there's still that other elevator. I hate this area. Because it's just shoot them.
I have YouTube on the TV, so I can just go to your channel there and see your subscriptions.
Ah, yeah, I think Justin uses his that way as well. I don't personally, but
I just got a notification. Thanks, Blake.
yeah, that one's me. Damn. Fucking bitch. Oh my god, everybody is... Wow. What a stupid way to lose the entire team. I just don't like these guys, dude. Hey, maybe I'll get a move out of him since Monaco's here. Yeah. I bet it's a charm. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, we got a new Picto, too. Effective heal. I'd hope the heal is effective. It's a new move, right? That's actually been saving my ass lately. I could use a second caster, to be fair. Let's see what I got.
Join our Discord, https://discord.gg/jnhbkggt7q. Let's eat Jerome.
Single target.
Blake refuses to see. Remember to like, subscribe and ring the bell.
Ah, I feel like I just got flashbanged in real life there.
The special doctor. Blake hangs a slice of toast on the wall.
Huh? Why would I do that? Where the hell am I? Hot damn.
To
Oh,
show
I'm
it
back
off to
here.
your friends.
God damn it. Did everything over here stay dead? Yeah, it looks like it. So I can just run back to the other direction.
Can I has toaster strudel?
Sure. Toaster strudel sound good. I am having cookies soon. But toaster strudels sound nice. Toaster strudel. I'm guessing that's my cookies.
What is this unskippable cushion? I'll give you one as well.
Unskippable cutscene. It's the
flavor?
lifts. Don't you know the lists? What flavor? What flavor of what? Toaster strudel? Blueberry or strawberry, maybe? Those are good. I'm gonna go get my cookies. I'll be back. You can stare at this weird looking statue in the meantime.
Why are we ranked? You said blueberry. Nightbow song requests are running. Type song request song to play something. YouTube decides to be dumb. My schizophrenia is telling me I am number for 4, but it says 3.
I just realized I should really put my phone on charge. If they didn't answer it for you, Bog, the reason you're ranked is it's a new YouTube thing, I think. Either that or maybe it's a Nightbot thing, I don't know, but it's just ranking people on who chats the most, I think. So I wouldn't put too much stock in it. Or you can put all the stock in it, compete over it for my affection and Jacob's affection, and try to be ranked number 1 when the next Okami stream happens a week from now. Which means messaging as much as you can to make sure you hold that rank. Thank you for the blueberry toaster strudel cheesecake. You've earned 5 points. Your lead grows stronger.
Blake, if I am paying you $5, will you do my homework for me?
No, it would have to take, it would be more. It Flutter? What is It Flutter?
What do I win?
What do you win? You get to be high ranked when Jacob shows up. That's what the points are going towards, your ranking. And your ranking is,
Flutter is the new framework.
I haven't worked with Flutter, sorry.
And what'll Jacob do?
Also, you need to pay me more than $5 to do your homework. It is not worth it for that price.
You're not getting $6 out of me.
Alright. I'm eating some ice cream on the side, but, actually, no but. I'm eating some ice cream on the side. You guys can wait a second. I at least need to grab a plate so that I don't make a mess trying to turn this into an ice cream sundae.
I just got Taco Bell. Rematch. If you win, Jacob will react to an Artemis music video. Or if Bob wins, 50-50. And if I win, Pink Black. But I want Jacob to react to a Charles Manson video. Or Charles Manson. Ooh, Taco Bell, what did you get? Ten with Baja Blast and 2 soft taco.
What are you talking about? Number 10 with... What the hell? You guys are ordering Taco Bell? In my chat? Sounds nice. Imagine you just use the voice activation feature on my stream to activate my phone's voice recognition.
Share.
And then order a million foods while I'm not paying attention. I don't even think you can do that, but I think it would be... It's a funny idea. Oh, fuck. You know how I said I got a plate so I wouldn't make a mess? Well... So much for that, I guess.
Here is my real address, 124 Sesame Street, New York, New York.
Amazing. Isn't that Elmo's address? $124 sesame seeds in my ass. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Alright, so I'm gonna get my
123.
Oh, you're Elmo's neighbor, sorry.
I hate the
my mistake. Oh yeah, is he always making noise?
124.
He does, clearly. He's Elmo's neighbor.
Bob lives at 124.
Is Garbage Man there 123.5 because he's in the alley? Oh, you bastard. I hate these little fuckers. I hate them.
Cookie Monster G. You should kill Elmo.
Damn. I'm guessing Nightbot didn't let you say kill. Oh, fucking hell.
And not Bob, go away -no. Warning.
Damn. What did you say? Was it about killing Elmo?
How dare you,
Stinky
Nightbot.
bastard.
Bob said the H word.
Hell. Wait a second. That error message was a custom one by me. That means that was one of my blocked words. What did you? What the fuck did you say? Now I'm curious. I'll be honest. Most of my blocked words are not for because I'm like offended by them. It's because either it's a song request. It's a song request. Is that a biblically accurate ball of yarn? Anyway, it's either like a song request that people kept requesting that got me censored, or...
Oh, I know why.
Or just something people kept saying that I'm talking about that I was sick of hearing about.
Nightbow song requests are running. Type. Song request, song, to play something. Blake hates H-word people.
I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, color me
He
unsurprised.
thinks it's their fault they did drugs instead of work. One time, we kept requesting this clip from World's Strictest Parents about a teen running away from a H-word shelter.
Sure, why not?
See something funny? Type. Highlight to mark it. It will be added to a compilation in the future.
Ready to evade.
Blake's likes to take the
Nice.
money out of their beggar cups.
Who's beggar cups? Poor people? Was the word hobo? Because actually I think I vaguely remember banning the word hobo because people kept song requesting videos of hobos fighting.
Blake and his friends
I've
go to
fallen.
the amusement park Cheese works at.
I did not know that could happen.
No, the other H word.
Oh,
And
damn.
cheese when cheesecake gets heat exhaustion and throws up.
Finally, somebody who doesn't fly.
I think only words I have banned are the T word and the N word, and that's just because the T word makes it too obvious the person is from 4 cents.
Interesting. I have a lot of words banned, but most of them are for stupid reasons, not for legitimate reasons. There's a couple legitimate ones that I have banned for actual reasons, though.
It's a gross word.
Damn, that's pretty nasty. That was pretty nasty stuff.
T word is a gross word. Not even offensive. It just sounds gross and takes away all guesswork on where the person got influenced. Let's refrain from saying it. I'll say it. I'm crazy.
I'm not even sure I have it blocked, but you probably shouldn't. For your own sake more than mine. I've come to realize that having a lot of censorship in the comments for, like,
You say it, you die.
legitimately offensive things, right? Is like, why? I'm not responsible for what my commenters say. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really worried about it. You say some fucked up shit, that's on you. But you probably shouldn't.
Joking, I'm not actually going to kill you.
Joking, I am going to kill you.
I would like some Taco Bell.
Replace me with the Joker.
Censorship is only good if you get monetized or do edits later.
I do edits later. And I would like to be monetized at some point. Ideally. I know it's a long shot, but I just realized I'm fighting the flying guy. I'm supposed to be shooting them. But right now, I'm not too worried about it.
No, you're going to be demonetized for not standing Artemis.
Trust me, Cheesecake. There's plenty of other reasons to demonetize me. I kind of want to try to drop onto that, but I know it's a bad idea.
Short to say which character is which.
Oh, wait, what the hell? I got a little lost there. Oh boy, my favorite.
Be the furry VTuber Abby.
Cool. Love that. I don't even think I can block those, which is pretty annoying. Damn. Get fucked.
You need to power firm 5 levels.
Nah, I'll be fine. What's this though? Is there a reason being down here would matter? I hate these guys. I fucking hate these guys. These guys can suck my chode. Hang on a second, I want to enjoy my ice cream.
The guide I just read says that if you don't use a VTuber Abby, your build doesn't work.
I really wish I could have song requests right now. I would love to be listening to Avenged Sevenfold, personally. That's what I would get off to right now. Baby, don't cry. You have nothing.
Highlight.
You liked my use of the phrase "get off to"?
You've marked a highlight. Click the link to share. https://
You know I did that intentionally, right? I said that suspiciously intentionally. But yeah, no, I would like to listen to some Avenged Sevenfold at the moment. But it is not an option because I am here fighting Painting Guardians from DS3. I've got to at least kill the other Axon today, right? That's like minimum rule. I've got to at least do that much. If I don't do that, I haven't done anything today.
Expedition 67 to destroy was to get further. Because progress was not there.
Feels like home.
Did DS3 have Painting Guardians?
I don't know. I think it did. It at least had the Painting Guardian armor. It was definitely an armor you could wear. I think they were actually Painting Guardians. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe there wasn't. Maybe that was DS1 exclusive.
DS1 outside the painting. DS3 gets eaten by a piece of paper.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure which direction I should be going. Bro, all these fading people are downers. I thought being faded was supposed to make you
I
chill.
need a piece of paper. Explain the plot of this game.
I actually can explain the plot of this game. It's not that convoluted. But I have a bit of a headache and there's plot going on, so I'll explain it in a second. My brain is only capable of focusing on one thing at a time right now. So, that looks ominous and probably where I'm supposed to head, so I'm going to go this direction. So, 67 years ago, there was an event called the Fracture, where the world split apart, and this place that is effectively France, the city of Lumiere, oh, what the hell? This place that's effectively France, the city of Lumiere, got split. I should say Paris, not France. It's a city, not a... yeah, this does look like I'm in the manor. Why am I in the manor? So anyway, the world kind of got fractured into a bunch of pieces. We're assuming it happened to the entire world at once, but I don't think we have an actual evidence that that is the case. So as the lane got split, Lumiere ended up sort of as a little island This is weird. This is just weird. Oh. Interesting. Okay, this seems trippy, so I'm gonna pause and explain this. So Lumiere got split, and like half of it ended up as like an island off the coast, and this entity known as the Paintress arrived and put this giant monolith in the continent.
One of your party members isn't wearing closed-toed shoes.
Yeah, Luna's kind of a weirdo. Just ignore her. She floats anyway, so she doesn't really need shoes. It's still weird, but that's on her.
Night
Also,
Hussein
I guess
requests
I guess Monaco isn't either. He's wearing foot
Some
wrappings
request
because he's like a
Song
monkey
to play
guy. So,
something. That's not okay.
yeah. So Lumiere is an island. The Paintress shows up. She puts this monolith out there and writes a number on it. Presumably, at the beginning, it was 100. And every year, that number, the Paintress shows up and lowers that number by 1, and then everybody who's over that age turns to dust, gets effectively Thanos snapped out of existence. So, as the number is going down, eventually humanity will die out. So, they start this thing called the Expeditions, and the first one was Expedition 0, and then ever since then it's been counting down, 99, 98, 97, etc. We are Expedition 33. At least most of us come from Expedition 33. Technically, Monaco is a natural inhabitant of this place, who's just on our side for some reason. And Verso is a member of Expedition 0. So Expedition 0 apparently reached the monolith, and we don't know what happened from then on. But we do know that Verso, his father, whose name escapes me, who's the main villain, at least as far as we can tell, and like maybe their siblings or something, became immortal and have just been living here ever since. And not aging, effectively, though Verso's hair did turn white, apparently. And he dyes it, that's why it's got the white streak. So Expedition 33 sets out, led by Gustav, who was the main character in the first chapter, and then Gustav was killed by Verso's father, and Verso showed up trying to stop him, but it was too late. But he saved the rest of them, and now he's trying to lead them in an attempt to kill the Paintress, to stop the Gomage, which is what they call that thing when everybody gets Infinity Snapped. So we're in a sort of like weird, crazy, psychedelic, broken world where everything is the creation of this, well, not everything, but like a bunch of stuff is the creation of this Paintress who makes these monsters called the Nevrons. Those are the things we're fighting. Right now we're trying to kill an Axon, which is just like a really, really powerful Nevron. I don't know if it technically counts as a Nevron, but it's very similar but really powerful and seemingly more sentient. And we're trying to do that because we need pure chroma, which is like their essence, effectively, to make a weapon capable of piercing the barrier around the final area where the Paintress is. That's basically the plot so far. The manor is this trippy place that we found Mael, who's Gustav's younger sister / ward. We found her here. And it's been kind of... we haven't come back since, so it's kind of weird that suddenly we're here. So I don't know what's going on there, and I'm kind of trying to figure that part out right now.
Beep beep.
Beep beep, I'm a sheep. Am I right, chat? I noticed that when I do that, there's a second interactable in there somewhere that you can notice briefly highlights, see? So that will be enterable at some point, but it just currently isn't. Okay. That was unusual. I don't know why that happened. Very odd. Well, anyway, this seems ominous, and I think this is where the boss is, so get ready for that. No, maybe not yet. I don't know why I did that. That was really stupid. Oh well. Just means this part here will be an actual fight. Well, or not, because he's going to use a turn pulling his spear out. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't much of a fight, was it? Whatever, dude. Let's just kill the hoe. Very nice. Okay, is there something over here? Why did I do that? Ah, here it is. Protecting death? Crazy. What the hell?
Did you see the dramatic smoothie?
I did, yeah. The one you sent earlier? Yeah, I did.
What did you think?
I thought it was a dramatic Snoopy.
Are you going to do what he did next time Justin plays the piano for you?
Yeah, sure. Chat, to be honest, I might.
It'll make Justin feel good about himself.
I don't think it will. I don't think Justin needs me to break down crying next to his piano to feel validated. That was a little odd, but whatever. Okay,
It'll make him feel like his music is emotional.
What do you mean protective bubbles? Those were not protective bubbles. Oh, great.
They weren't.
They were not, in fact, protective bubbles. Fucking hell, dude.
Hit this game right in the booty.
Oh, I probably said projectile bubbles. I'm just dumb and blind and too brain dead to read right now. Bro, I just can't use skills now. That's so cool. I love that. I love when getting hit by any one of your 5 million attacks causes me to no longer be able to play the damn game. And I'm just pressing X and hoping I have enough points to beat you. So fun. And this is during my Twilight, too. That's so fucking stupid.
See something funny? Type highlight to mark it. It will be added to a compilation in the future.
Get fucked, bitch. You have my heart, at least for the most part. This was one way. Everybody's gotta die sometime. You have my heart, at least for the most part. Let's make the most. Ah! Probably shouldn't have done that with my healer.
Let's carve a path.
Nightbow song requests are running. Time. Song request, song, to play something.
You have my heart. Least for the most part. Everybody's gotta die sometime. Damn. He really just doesn't want my healer to exist, does he? Well, okay. You have my heart, at least for the most part. 'Cause everybody's gotta die sometimes. Damn, I almost had it. What the hell? Crazy psychic hair? At least for the most part. I just realized I have not been leveling these guys up like I should. Everybody's gotta die sometimes. You have my heart, at least for the most part. Oops. Boss time. Should I be going into the boss in this state? Probably not. Am I gonna? No, because there's actually a flag over here, so I actually get to rest. Which is something I did not account for. Everybody's got
Paper down food.
sometimes. You have my heart, at least for the most part. Everybody's gotta die sometime. That is really good. It's for the most part. Everybody's gotta die sometime.
This is it. No one's supposed to surrender.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. Definitely be an advantage against the men.
Damn. Gotta do this. It's necessary. Okay, I don't think I can parry that anyway. Yeah, I know how cursed works. Everybody's gotta die sometime. You have my heart. Please follow me. Wow. Okay. That could have gone better.
Here's your girl.
To dance.
Damn. Yeah, that was a lot of
What is Blake
attacks.
going to include in the Okami Best of?
I don't know, funny things? Things that are funny? Okay, well, first of all, kind of essential I get somebody back up. God damn. Yeah, you can't dodge that, because that would have been a proper timing dodge.
Jerome needing a picture of his him?
Thanks for the most part. I highly doubt that will happen at all.
Ink paper.
Damn. What? Leave some what? What are you saying to me? Sure, why not?
Join our Discord, https://discord.gg/jnhbkggt7q. Lissandos.
We live by the skin of our teeth. Never mind, we die, right now, by the skin of our teeth. Everybody's got something. You have my heart. Yeah, alright.
I've lived through worse. I'll manage. I would live.
Let's push forward.
Reach for the moon.
Take Blake to the Artemis game. Remember to like, subscribe and ring the bell.
No other expedition had a Lumina converter.
Yet this victory feels hollow.
Good stuff.
You have my heart, at least for the most part. 'Cause everybody's gotta die sometimes. No, it definitely said protective bubbles. I'm not fucking crazy. Venusaur's foot. What does it do? Caster deals medium single target ice damage. Interesting. That looks like it's quite a challenge. Hello.
Take your shot.
I see. Interesting. Yeah, okay. It's gonna require me to learn some patterns. To be fair. I got scared when it said it was summoning. I'm just glad they didn't stick around. I think I might have fucked up my build with something I changed on her. I'm gonna have to double check that. Okay, damn.
Let's start. Spill something.
Damn.
Platinum End is Blake's favorite anime.
I don't even know what that is. Huh, it didn't charm. Interesting.
Ready to carry.
Made by same guy as
CL
Death
fucking
Note.
tore it up from the
It's
inside.
not bad or good. The ending is funny.
Huh.
In a make
Okay.
fun of it kind of way.
Interesting. Okay. Something I want to check out. I think I screwed up Mael's build when I added this Rain of Fire. Defensive stance applies 2 more burn per hit. So I think actually what I've realized is what we need to do is put Rain of Fire here. We no longer need offensive switch. Now we can put back on whatever we wanted to do before that I ended up taking off. Fleuret Fury is, I think, the one I wanted to put on. And then Swift Stride. Now, Rain of Fire is our primary attack, which will allow us to do Swift Stride, which will put us into Virtuous, and then we can either chain it with this or capitalize on it with this if they're marked. So that's the plan right now. Oh yeah, also somebody got a new outfit and I want to check it out. And I should probably look at the I mean, it gives her shoes. It's a little too colorful for my taste,
Join
but
our Discord, https://discord.gg/jnhbkggt7q.
I'll have her wear it for a bit. I'll probably end up changing it. Just not gonna match the rest of the expedition. Yeah, you know what? Nah, I don't like it. It doesn't match the rest of the crew. It just doesn't work.
Remember to like, subscribe,
Now,
and
while I'm
ring the
here,
bell.
I'm gonna check out some Luminas. I think this is a no-brainer. Okay.
Nightbow song requests are running. Type song request song to play something. Make the gross French people wear correct lab equipment.
Correct lab equipment. Oh, you want them to wear shoes. Right.
And
Huh.
safety goggles.
Right, you did say that. And safety
See
goggles.
something funny? Type highlight to mark it. It will be added to a compilation in the future.
No, dumbass. There we go. Assuming there's a reason this exists. Shortcut back to somewhere. Presumably.
Is this game Assassin's Creed plus Final Fantasy?
No, I would describe it more as Persona 5, the sort of the combat of Persona 5,
Don't get
the
yourself in
aesthetic
trouble.
of Lies of
Yes.
P, and the story of Xenoblade, to be honest. It's maybe not 100% accurate, but that's a pretty close approximation of what you'd get.
I bet Blake going to compare it to that obscure Dragoon game for PlayStation 2. Blake's 28 Reasons to Eat Toaster Strudels.
I'd have to know what that was to compare it to that.
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade.
Bring it on.
Xenoblade 2.
Yeah, specifically when I said the story of Xenoblade, specifically Xenoblade
The
3.
Expedition characters.
Damn, I'm rocking this guy's shit. Oh, he faked me out. I was rocking that guy's shit. Still gonna beat him, but it's
Maximum damage.
less elegant now.
Beat all the characters. From both Okami and Expedition. Do blockism.
Damn, I actually ran out of money. That's crazy.
Be like Snoopy, commit fraud. Blake loves food.
I do enjoy food. I don't know if I'd say as far. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say I love it. I eat food. I am enjoy the taste
He's a
of
junk
food.
junkie.
I don't know how to catch those things. I'll never figure it out. They're annoying and I don't want to deal with them. So I'm not gonna.
Blake is food.
I am not food, chat. And you should not try to eat me. That's very sus of you. Huh.
What do you taste like?
Bad, probably. Salty, I'd imagine.
Blake is yummers.
Don't say that.
Cannibalism is based.
Hopefully we're almost at the boss. I haven't been paying attention to the time, but it's probably getting pretty late. That's midnight.
We should do
That's
it
actually
more
not that
often.
unreasonable. It's when it starts getting into the wee hours of the morning that I think I'm running a little too late.
If you were hungry and starving, which race would you eat? Should we cook him
Which
first?
race would I eat? You want me to theoretically evaluate races on their flavor? I am not going to do that. I have no experience to know this. And will not be judging based on stereotypes.
Brian's scary. Yes,
Prions.
evaluate races on flavor.
I'll tell you what, I'll come back to you one day with when I have more experience with an answer on what race tastes the best.
Late
After we've
tastes
done
like
that
little
mukbanger series. I probably do.
Everyone's been swept up in strange emotions. It all feels like us, but also not like us. Margarita reckons we're feeling the overflow from that giant woman's feelings. Empathic distress. I think
Take a bite out of his arm.
everyone with thoughts and feelings. Maybe just stay here and enjoy the melody.
Hang on a second, I'm just going to clean this plate and then I'll be back to continue.
Snatches the plate and shatters it. Eat Iris.
Do not eat Iris. Chat, ban him. Ban that person.
Ban you. Bob wants to eat pickle soup.
What is that? You had my heart, at least for the most part. Everybody's gotta die sometime. Alright.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
I wish you prepared before we go there.
I am prepared. Let's fuck her up.
She's even grander than I thought.
I am prepared. Let's fuck her.
I mean, last night, Blake said he wanted to eat Snoopy.
I did not say that. Chat is taking me out of context.
He also wants to use AI Snoopy to scam old people.
Hi, this is Snoopy calling. There's been a fraud alert on your account. I'm gonna need the digits as on the front as well as the 3 digits on the back of your credit card. Snoopy doesn't talk. How would you have an AI Snoopy? I don't...
Can we get a picture
Oh,
of
shit.
Snoopy while he's saying that?
Maybe. Maybe. Oh, Gustav. Yeah. Verso's like, I fucking dare you. I double dog dare you, motherfucker. He gave her the death stare on that one. Well, that illusion didn't last long.
Next time.
I double dog dare you to commit Snoopy fraud.
Okay, one target, so let's do this. You have my heart, at least for the most part. Everybody's gotta die sometime. Seduces Monaco. Holy shit. Damn. Okay, okay. You have my heart, at least for the most part. Everybody's gonna die sometime. Alright. Hell yeah, that's a lot of damage. Okay.
Careful, my arm.
The grand ballet begins. What the hell? Oh. Okay. That was rough. Me when I fail it completely. Stop seducing Monaco. This is just gonna kill him. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. That's the gradient counter I'm supposed to do. Oh my god. I'm supposed to be doing a gradient counter there. That's my bad. I was wondering why I wasn't able to time that right. Oh, that's sped up a little bit, I think. Damn. Yeah.
Nightbow song requests are running. Type.
Oh, I didn't even see that one
Song
coming.
request song to play something.
Well, whatever.
Just try it.
Alright, well this has been rough.
I think I'll improvise it.
Not this time, bitch. I actually figured out what I'm supposed to do there. If I'd known that from the beginning, we would be doing a lot better. And I got charmed. Everybody's charmed now. Damn. Obscure. Clair obscure. Everybody's gotta die sometimes. You have my heart, at least for the most part. 'Cause everybody's gotta die sometime. Damn, it's a shame I missed the first one. But I'll just do this anyway. Everybody's gotta die sometime. You have my heart, at least for the most part. Damn, I almost parried the whole thing. I need to be a little earlier on that. Luckily she's anti-charm for some reason. So, cool. Wow, we actually don't need healing for once. That's pretty remarkable. It's a good time to do the thermal thing for an extra turn. I can't do a third turn, so I guess we do this. Everybody's gone. There we go. Okay, second phase. I don't know how to deal with this though. I think this part she doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, it's just her going second phase. Okay, that's good. Damn, I cannot dodge those for the life of me. Yeah, keep targeting my L, idiot. It's working real well for you there. Alright, we badly need a revitalization. So there it is. That'll keep us in the game. We've got a gradient attack. I don't know if this... This might take me out of stance, which would suck. But I guess we'll find out, right? Oh, it actually put me in a virtuous stance. My bad. This is supposed to be time for me to do this. How many do I need to do, per se? Just 2 AP. So if I can get... There's the mark. That's what I'm looking for. That's a lot of damage. Seduce, okay. I know how to deal with this now. Yes, keep targeting my L with this. She has anti-charm, so it's fine. Thermal transfer time.
Chroma is
And then immolation. I can keep that cycle up as long as... As long as I can keep doing it. As long as I don't have to stop to heal. Final act begins. Alright. Damn. Do I not get to do anything? What is happening? Okay, that's not great. Alright, cool. Oh. Damn. I cannot catch a fucking break here.
I'm ready.
Let's finish this.
There we go. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad.
Everybody, let's go.
Is this final boss?
This is not the final boss, but it's the boss of this chapter, I would assume. It's the final boss of this act, I believe. It's either the final boss of this act or at least of this chapter. But, it's a major boss anyway. There we go. This feels like a trap. Turns out it was a trap, but for her, not for Lune.
Do you feel bad for murder yet?
A little bit, yeah. What I was actually just thinking about that. I was thinking we hate Verso's father because in order to preserve his immortality, he seemingly kills his own people, the expeditioners that show up to kill the Paintress. But we are now killing beautiful, harmless things. No, maybe not harmless, but things which are not hostile to us. We're hunting them down and killing them simply to survive. So I think we are becoming like him, and I think that's kind of the point. I can see how the type of person who would go to such lengths to reach the pillar would be the type of person willing to throw the world into chaos and death to save himself. Speaking of which, that's probably him. That is not him. That is the creature he is protecting. We don't know why. Verso's sister or something, I think. Or mother. Barrier breaker. You now face the Paintress of the Monolith. So the Paintress is who we were led to believe at the beginning was the final boss. But I think it's pretty safe to say it's not going to be the true final boss. Let's take a look at this barrier breaker thing. Steel shields removed by hitting enemies. That's cool. Switch to virtuous stance on breaking any shield. That's really cool. Hitting a marked enemy breaks all its shields is also really cool.
Bog is the final
Nice.
boss. Oh my.
Yeah, that's a really good weapon, and it's obviously intended to be as such. So, another theory I have, which I think that now is a good time to mention. So the first act ended with Gustav's death, and the first act was titled Gustav. After that, the second act was titled Verso, and so I'm assuming the third act will be also titled after somebody. And I have been thinking for a long time that with the importance the story has been placing on Mael, that Mael will be Act 3. I think it could go either way with Verso, but I don't think he's going to die. I think he is just going to take a step back as Mael becomes the main character. I really like Mael. I'm very happy if she does become the main character. I'm torn because I kind of want to keep playing. Yeah, that's pretty baller, I'd say. You have my heart, at least for the most part. I think Monaco has a real problem with energy. So I think what I want to do is put as much energizing stuff as I can on him. Actually, he already has as much energizing as he can get, which means I probably should have left his stuff alone, since the stuff he had was pretty good. Yeah, okay. I need a way to get him energy better. Having him on a team with CL works because CL can give people energy, and that makes him way more effective, but aside from that, I wanted him to be more self-sufficient. Everybody's gotta die sometime. I kind of want to keep playing because I'm excited to see what's going to happen with Mael.
Nightbow song requests are running. Type. Song request.
You may be a
song
boss in
to
the
play
martyred game,
something.
yes, Cheesecake.
Can I be a
But you will
boss
be
in
a
the
literal
Martyred Game?
slimy cheesecake. And we will beat you by eating you. Sorry. That's just how it works.
What would my moves be?
That might be up to you. I think you have a move called like Stan Artemis or something. It's probably either like defensive or like reactionary, and has to do with your what's the word? Loyalty to them.
What would that be like?
I was originally going to say defensive or disruptive, because I think it could be a distraction type of move, where you say it and it makes everybody go, and get distracted.
HM, that could work with almost everything I say.
True. You have a brain rot power where you just make a bunch of screaming sounds happen, and it doesn't do anything. It just really makes people want to stop playing the game, and that's how you win. The screaming sounds, to be clear, are not because of you. It's because of those videos you request of like nail ladies fighting and shit, and Violet Burst and shit.
Moves, Brain Row, Stan Artemis, Snoopy Frog.
What does Snoopy Fraud do, Cheesecake?
Summon Snoopy and steals half the player's stuff in their inventory.
Damn. Do they ever get it back? Do they get it back if they beat you? He's fucking embezzling, chat. Snoopy is embezzling!
Yes.
So it's kind of like the big, gross monster from DS2. I forget its name. It's like Demon of Gluttony or something. He just eats you and then devours all of your shit and spits you out naked. It's really annoying.
Hey. That's a good idea.
No, that's not a good idea. Oh shit, we're gonna fuck. Chat. I'll be honest, I was not paying attention to that dialogue, but I get the feeling that CL and Verso are gonna fuck. That's all I'm saying.
You play as Blake or one of his friends. Can I be boss too?
Yeah, you guys can both be bosses. That makes sense. You guys could be like an Ornstein and Smo situation where you fight you both at once. I feel like that's fitting. You guys are always around together, so you'd be like a partner boss, a gank fight.
What would we be called?
I feel like Cheesecake would just be Slimy Cheesecake. Caden, I feel like you would have a title because your thing says a Caden who likes filming, so we could just Dark Souls that up a bit and say that you're like Caden, Dark Lord of Film or something.
Caden Dark Lord of K-pop.
I guess. I wanted to use the filming part because it's part of your name, but yeah, that could be it too.
What would our pair name be called? If those are possible.
See, that's the thing. Usually, pairs in Souls games
Caden Dark Lord
are just
of
known
K-pop.
as their individual names without their titles. So you'd just be Cheesecake and Caden. But that's a little lame, so I thought it would be more interesting to at least give Cheesecake a title. Give Caden a title. Slimy Cheesecake already is something that could be in Dark Souls. Maybe not the cheesecake part, but like, you could imagine something called like Cosmic Slug or something in Dark Souls. Like something really weird like that, right? A combination of two crazy words.
What would my moves be?
Something complimentary to Cheesecake. I'm gonna be a bitch.
My parents were both artists, widely respected area, prominent artists. So,
Hmm.
pressure
Complimentary. Join our Discord, https://discord.gg/jnhbkggt7q. What moves do they have?
That's sweet. It must make Verso very happy to have company. But he likely
They
also
have a Stan Artemis move, yet
feels
I don't know
this
what it
sense
does.
of it's all going to go away, I'd imagine.
I know what Brainrow and Snoopy Frog moves do, but not Stan Artemis.
Can you understand?
What happens if more wounds keep coming? I don't know if that counts as healing. I don't think that counts as healing.
I think Stan Artemis is where a song by Artemis plays and I hit the player to the beat of the song.
That's cool. It becomes kind of a rhythm game. Kind of like how this game has the dodge mechanic, but like you have to press the button to dodge on the Artemis music beat.
Remember
Because that's
to
when the
like,
attack's hit.
subscribe and ring the bell. And the song changes each time I use the move.
Yeah, that's like your whole attack gimmick. This is a really somber conversation that's going on underneath this discussion about the theoretical The Martyred video game and your moveset in it. That's nice. I especially like the relationship between Mael and Verso. Not because I think it's better than Gustav, but because I think in Gustav's absence, it's a sad but beautiful comfort they share. You know what I mean? That
I understand.
yeah, I'm glad you get what I'm talking about because I lost my train of thought midway through. Oh my god, they're actually throwing me into a duel. Okay,
What class
okay.
would each of your friends be?
I think my friends would be sorry, let me focus on this for a second. I think my friends would be the party that you play as, right? You sort of have like in this game how you have your whole party of characters and they have their turns and their moves. This duel's not going too well for you, buddy.
Maximum damage. Radiance. Cut down. Time to end.
Sorry, Verso's a little busted.
Blade needs to romance the Lorax. Would you be like a rogue
Huh?
or something?
I would be a hunter, which is a fusion of the druid and the ranger, and I would be that because that was probably my most iconic D&D character, and I think the one that the class spoke to me the
What
most.
about Justin?
Justin is probably something like what's the word? I know the answer to this, I just can't remember the word for it. Inquisitor. Justin's probably like an Inquisitor.
Pathfinder hybrid characters.
Sorry, Bog.
Heretics must not be blessed.
But don't you wish to bring them over to the light side? Don't you wish to spread the gospel
What about Jacob?
of Pathfinder First Edition? What about Jacob? I think Jacob is a magus. A magus is a hybrid between magic and sword play. I think that was his most iconic sort of vibe he got. That was the most Jacob character he played, I felt.
Nightbow song requests are running. Type. Song request song to play something.
Bog, you say that, but one of my
Shaman
favorite
is the
characters
one
ever.
favorite class.
You say that, and you're not wrong, but one of my favorite characters ever was a shaman. And it's not because he was strong, it's because he was thematically and story-wise really interesting. He fit the archetype that I enjoy of a really wacky, out there, bizarre character who's actually really serious and emotional when you get down to it. The whole thing was he was literally a talking deer. Not an anthropomorphic deer, just a deer. He was awakened by a selfish druid who then sort of abandoned him, and so he started to learn.
One of Blake's favorite
He started to
characters
learn
is
magic.
Camilla from Wrath of the Righteous.
And sort of subscribe to the idea that
Because shaman.
nature is chaos, and
When you defeat Cheesecake,
he sort of subscribed to the idea that nature is chaos, and it is our job to weather that chaos and to use it to our advantage rather than to try to resist it. And so all of his magic was about chaos and unpredictability, and he was trying to build
Oh my.
like a civilization of talking animals, but it ended up he only awakened a few, and it became more like family to him. And then his story inadvertently became a story of breaking the cycle
That
of
was very
parental
unpleasant.
neglect, rather
Blake played
than
Wrath of the Righteous to understand how psychotic what I just said was.
anything else. So it was a very interesting thing. He also explored some themes because the world he was in was very messed up. It was like going through a zombie apocalypse. And so he was also exploring some themes of like, what does it mean? Is it good to bring a life into a world that is suffering? You know what I mean? And I think that just as a character, he was really interesting, really fun to play. He had a really cool story. He was never really the strongest character in the party, but at times he was the most valuable. At times he was the most valuable, mainly because he could res people. During the final combat, everybody was fighting the main villain to the death. And Jeremy, that's the name of the deer, was not doing any offensive moves, but was just casting one after the other Breath of Life on people who kept going down and then healing them up. He was basically the only reason the fight was able to keep going. And he also had a really funny, iconic moment where he was in the middle of trying to awaken a rat, or a mouse. Technically, it was a mouse. He was trying to cast Awaken on a mouse, which takes like several hours. And so he's in this dark room with a circle of like magic symbols on the ground and candles all around it, and there's just a tiny mouse in the middle of this demonic circle, and he's just standing there, a talking deer with glowing white eyes, as somebody opened the door and walked in, and he just turns around and goes, "I'm kind of in the middle of something here."
That's sad.
Honestly, genuinely the funniest fucking thing.
Hopefully you get to go to Culver soon.
I loved playing that character. Did I already talk to Eskia? I did. I remember him saying this dialogue. Anyway, yeah, no, Jeremy was genuinely one of my favorite characters. He's not the character that I felt like represented me the most, but he was an archetype of character that I really enjoy, and he was like probably the prime example of that archetype, which, as I said before, is like really weird out there character, the type of shit you read about in memes, but then actually had real depth to him, hidden below the surface. So much fun to play. Legitimately one of my best. Let's see. All of our weapons that we're using are level 13 right now. Let's try and get them to 15 to match. To match my L's.
Be like Jacob, commit Snoopy fraud.
I don't think that makes sense. And then let's give Mael one buff too. She's earned it. And I feel like I neglect Moniko a lot, even though I like him as a character, so let's give him the other buff. No more tints, huh? That's kind of disappointing.
Be like Charlie Brown, commit Snoopy fraud. Everyone loves Snoopy fraud.
Everybody's gotta die sometime. You had my heart, at least for the most part. I feel like she doesn't really need energy. First strike will be better for her. Lune does need energy. That is important. She gets plenty of it, but she could still use a little bit more. Because I occasionally do run out, and she's really important because of the healing. So.
You know what Caden said about our boss battle?
Augmented attack is really strong. I'm sorry, I didn't. Can you repeat it? She doesn't really need energy. She keeps her energy up pretty well. I'm going to do at death's door because I feel like she is low on health often, and that could be strong.
Yeah, sure.
These for the most part. Healing share wouldn't hurt.
They said that when you defeat us, I get heat exhaustion and throw up.
That is pretty funny. Alright, looking good, we're looking good. Finally ready to continue. It takes so long at camp sometimes, like there's just so much to do, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no extra dialogues this time. That's actually a very welcome change, because I want to really get on with the game. I mainly just want to test out Mael's new weapon. I'm excited to see it in action, because I think it's really cool.
What'll Caden's defeat cushion be like?
Defeat cutscene?
Or whatever happens when they get defeated.
So, first of all, I want to say, I think you guys, like I said, you're like Ornstein and Smo. So probably whichever one gets defeated first, the other one gets a buff. Like, they get stronger. Like, maybe out of rage that the other one is down. I'm not sure what Caden's defeat would be. Caden's defeat, because Caden is always the second most. Cheesecake, you're always the one who's sending more messages. Caden's defeat is they just get a number 2 next to them, like the second place ribbon, and they just get sad about it. What is our current objective? Face the Paintress. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
That's funny.
I think it was pretty funny. I don't know if Caden's gonna think it's funny, but I do.
Join our Discord,
Shut up, Nightbot. CL is talking.
https://discord.gg/jnhbkggt7q. Not. Beep beep beep.
The question is, which one of you is Ornstein and which one is Smo?
Subscribe and
right?
ring the bell.
Ornstein is lithe, honorable, fast, but not as strong. Smo is stronger, more threatening, but he's also slow. So it means that the way that you fight in an Ornstein and Smo fight is you kind of kite the big one, and as the small one charges at you, you kind of like poke at him and weaken them and get them down. And then you fight the big one after that.
Song requests are
That also means Smo is more likely to get the buff, because you're more likely to kill Ornstein first. Did he just throw up
I
on...
want to be the first one.
Are the... I think, Caden, I think it makes more sense for you to be the first one as well. I think Cheesecake, I could imagine... Since I'm in this world that I'm envisioning, Cheesecake is like a literal giant piece of slimy cheesecake that like slimes on you, and I think that makes more sense to be the big tank, the big heavy tank character,
Highlight to market.
the stronger but slower
To
one.
a compilation in the future.
Yes, I know about the different soul thing, Bog, and a lot of people. I also know a lot of people kill Smo first because they want the Ornstein soul. I know about that. But if you don't know about that and you don't really care about it and you're just focused on beating them, it's easier to kill Ornstein first, in my opinion.
/dp/b0dm6lwz69.
It is, in my opinion, easier to kill Smo first, or Ornstein first, because he moves quickly, and you can draw him out and take him down, and then once he's down, Smo's second phase is actually really easy. His moves are just predictable. I defeated them relatively quickly on my first run through because I was abusing the Zweihander, and my Zweihander was heavy enough to stagger Smo, which is an insane thought, but it's true. So I was largely able to, like, not stagger lock him because I couldn't do it with every hit, but very nearly stagger lock him. I'd hit him once, he'd stop and play an animation. I hit him with a lighter attack, and I'd back up, and then he'd do a big attack while I was backed up, and then I would walk forward and do it again. Smo was not a problem. Ornstein was what gave me trouble. Oh. See, I don't know what's going on right now, I'll be honest. So this is like his sister, right?
Advocating who likes filming
The one that I said became immortal, and... what is happening with her? Well, my biggest question is, why is she here? She just kind of showed up and it was treated like it wasn't a big deal. Oh, hello, Renoir.
No, Caden, that is not a move that's going to be included.
Hell. Oh boy. You have my heart.
That's a no-no.
Everybody's gotta die sometime. You have my heart, at least for the most part.
You know what Caden wanted?
No.
Finally reached the pages. Let's make sure we're well prepared before her. We still have a little bit of time.
I'm pretty prepared.
They wanted a move called sit on the washing machine.
Oh god. Everybody's gotta die sometime. Why is Lune holding it? That's Mael's weapon.
That's a no-no. That's not going in the game.
I'm probably going to be done streaming soon, guys. I'm just warning you. Unless this is literally the Paintress fight after this cutscene, I'm going to stop. Man, this game is beautiful. If nothing else, it is visually
Blake
gorgeous.
doesn't approve. It doesn't get the Blake seal of approval.
Hey, I
It's a
decide what
beautiful
gets my
game.
seal of approval. Also, it doesn't get my seal of approval. Where the fuck am I? What's this over here? Looks like a merchant. Okay, I know I said I'd be done, but... Interesting. Okay, so I probably shouldn't be wasting money on this, but I'm going to. I probably still am going to be done, but I'm at least going to let some of this stuff play out.
Gigi and Edmund were leading. Ironically, we'd like to come through their through into some sort of barrier and just got marched away. Outsiders are useless without a way past the barrier. Bernard's going to explore Wolfie, see if there's an entrance. In the meantime, we might as well make ourselves a home. Have you seen anyone done fishing? Not saying those seen ones left any fish for us to eat.
Other than sit on the washing machine, another move I got is called Pink Black is the Revolution. Similar to Cheesecake's Stan Artemis move, but rather than Artemis, it's Pink Black songs.
Yeah, it's like a duality thing. You both have the same move, effectively, but with competing bands.
What other moves would I have?
It's a lot of moves. I think you got enough. Yeah, that paintress looks like she's quite far away. Actually, this path looks pretty straight. Maybe I can just run there. Paintress just looks
Smooth
sad.
fraud. If I'm just a plate of cheesecake, what is Caden then?
Caden's a person because they chose an actual name. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Themself.
Yeah, probably like an animate up version of themselves, but yeah, pretty much. Alright, plot's getting serious. I'm focusing on the plot. Shit, this really is just the painter's fight. Holy shit, okay. Yeah, I know there's gonna be a third act, so this is gonna be like fake out final boss, but this is probably the final boss of the second act at least. That's something. Nullified. Oh. What if I use healing? Nah, I can't use healing on the painters. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing this is gonna be the case. How do I wake her up? Chat, you got any ideas? Pretty obvious I'm not supposed to be able to deal her damage.
Let us stay.
Love of fate.
Let us stay. This ends now. Our attacks do nothing.
I don't understand. The Grey Light detection work. Wait, my arrow.
I don't think this is...
Nightbow song requests are running. Type. Song request, song, to play something.
There's no very urgent.
When the number gets down to 0, does it turn from an age of dark to an age of fire?
I think if the number gets down to 0, then all of humanity will just be gone, because nobody is 0 years old. Humanity will be gone long before that, actually, because you can't really reproduce prior to a certain age.
Dark Souls.
Guess we head up then.
Yeah, I know. I knew what you were referencing. I am quite the Dark Souls scholar, after all. Okay, if there's any other combat that isn't the Paintress, I'm gonna stop playing.
Lake Souls.
And I'll play this next time. Because it is getting kind of late for me.
Does
I have
the
not been
name
sleeping
Dark
well,
Souls imply that the
so
souls
1 a.m. is
belong in
pretty
an
late
age
for
of
me.
dark but are trapped? The Martyred game will be
Does the name Dark Souls
Soulsborne
imply the
game.
souls belong in an age of dark but are trapped? Maybe? No, that's not what it means. Dark Souls is referenced to the fact that all of humanity has pieces of the Dark Soul, which was found by the furtive pygmy, the ancestor of all man.
That's just a game theory.
No, that's the literal answer. Alright, I did say if there was another combat, I'd be done playing. But unfortunately, I do have to do the combat. So, next checkpoint, I will be done playing. I know I'm not just making up more excuses to keep playing. Why would you say that, chat? That nearly killed all of them, oh my god.
Remember Blake, it's cool to commit Snoopy fraud.
Ready to attack.
Bog is almost done with his homework.
Whatever. If I countered the other one, this combat would be over right now. Ah, Monaco got a new skill.
Good job.
What did he get? Lancelier Impale. Nah, kinda lame. Lanceram. Weapon upgrade, though. That would be for
The
you.
Martyred Dark Souls. Maven Souls.
Nah, I really like the Dualiso. Because not only do I get extra turns, which deals more damage, even if the base damage is lower, but extra turns also are generating me more AP. And since I'm using one of those turns to do basic attacks, I generate even more AP.
Blake wants to play Peanuts games.
Which basically just means that it's a really busted ability. That looks like the Paintress.
Faster. What was that? Fine. Again.
Okay, I'm gonna rest here. I'm gonna be done for the day. Chat, do me a favor. Next time I stream this, remind me to go back there. Because I'm gonna forget, and that feels important.
Snoopy fraud.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop. Thank you for watching, guys. Back, there's a separate path here.
Remember
So
to
I came from over there,
subscribe
right?
and ring the
There's a
bell.
path right here that seems to have optional stuff. There's probably like an optional boss over there and some good collectibles. But the game's gonna start me at this checkpoint facing this direction towards what is probably the next way to progress. So I want to do that last. Alright. Good night and stay
I'll
interesting.
remind you.
Thank you, Cheesecake. Banner's 70, if that matters.